We are back again, you all. I know I haven't did a live in a couple of days, but I've been doing other things. Like what I'm doing right now, on the road again. Ain't that what Willie Nelson said? On the road again. Yeah, Chicago is nuts right now, you all. And for all of my Chicago residents that's out there, stay safe while you're in those streets. Stay safe while you're dealing with the feds. Stay safe while you're dealing with the National Guard. And stay safe while you're dealing with Karens and Kens that's across the country. Okay? Me, myself, it's a great day today. It's a great day today to be alive. And it's a great day to stay away from people who are tired of living. And by the way, for all of those who are in the chat room, I want to say thank you for being here, because you could have been somewhere else with someone else doing something else, okay? And if this is your first time watching the THEMOSHOW Chicago, I ask that you share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation, because today we got some good news for across America. And all of those people who are out here receiving SNAP benefits, EBT, food stamps. Some relief has come to you all. Hey, how you doing out there? Sandals, what it is. Shouts out to Sandals. Okay? Some good news has come for all of you SNAP benefits recipients, because your benefits will be reinstated. That's right. Donald Trump was forced by a federal judge to release those contingency funds that the U.S. saved and apply that towards the recipients who receive SNAP benefits, aka food stamps, aka EBT, okay? Now, according to the reports, who's that? Akash. Hey, what's up, family? What's going on? It's good. I thank you for being here, because you could have been somewhere else with someone else doing something else, but you decided to stop by to see what we had to say, and we highly appreciate that. And if you want to support the channel, press the subscribe button, hit the notification and the word all to help ensure that you get notifications when we upload videos here on YOUTUBE. Okay? Thanks a lot there. Now, Donald Trump has been forced to release those contingency funds. However, there is only like $4.5 billion of the contingency funds, according to the reports. And it's like $9 billion in SNAP benefits, people who receive those benefits, like $9 billion. So you may not get all of your benefits in November, but you will be getting some. So just look at you getting half of your benefits versus what you get now. Yeah. And just think, Donald Trump says that he does not have the power to sign off on the contingency forms, but he had to, because he signed the executive order for no food stamps to be given away to the recipients during the month of November. You mean to tell me you can have the power to take that away, but you can't have the power to reinstate it? Does that make any sense to you? Right now, Trump got his lawyers in the courts right now trying to fight the ruling that the federal judge laid down to him. Could you imagine what that did to his ego? Could you imagine what that did to his temperament? Could you imagine him walking out of the courtroom or wherever he received those orders from in regards from the federal judge to use those contingency funds? Could you imagine what he looked like? He probably turned orange. Hey, word must have got out that people were going to be in those stores. And they weren't caring. Okay? Now, I know that there's security guards, but there's not enough security guards when people bum rush the store. Can't get everybody. Could you imagine the fights, physical fights, gunplay, robbery that would have taken place in grocery stores across America if the federal judge did not order Trump to use those contingency funds? But he using all of your tax money to help build that ballroom. All of you Trump supporter fans talking about how he used his friends' billionaires' money. No, he didn't. He didn't use his money. He used the tax people's money to build that ballroom, but he ain't got no money for the people who are on food stamps. And then he has the audacity to say that most of the people who receive food stamps, EBT, or SNAP benefits are Democrats. You all voted this man into office. You all voted this man into office, a 34-time felon. You voted a felon, a criminal, into office. And you are amazed at the criminality that he's doing? Don't be surprised. Now, had it not been for the Caucasian people of this country crying, I don't think that federal judge would have reinstated food stamps to be used with that contingency fund. What do you think? I don't think that would have occurred, because it's obvious that the president of this country don't care about the citizens of this country unless you're a billionaire, or you can be used by him as a tool later on down the line for doing you a favor. So here it is. He thinks that he is doing the American people a favor by cutting off their food stamps. He thinks he's doing America a favor. Not to mention the fact that he planned this whole shutdown. What is it, day 34 right now? Wasn't the last time he in office the government was shut down for 34 days? I'm just saying. Looks like he's going for a record. In fact about it, he has broken records. Yes, since he's been in office since January. Not to mention the fact that one of the histories or the records that he has broken, because he's made history. He has made history, and he has broken records because this has been the first American government shutdown where food stamps is no more. But he got to reinstate them. How long have they been not reinstated? Since the government shutdown. Now, those funds are not going to be immediately available. No. You have to wait a couple of days. So if today is the 5th or 4th, I think it's the 4th, right? You may have to wait to the 7th, to the 8th, or 9th to receive your EBT. You know, it's just like when you go to apply, it takes a couple of days for you to get them. However, for the new recipients who just applied for benefits in November, won't get any. Or if you just apply for them in October, right when the government shut down, you won't get any. I'm just saying. So if you are already a recipient, you will get something this month. Maybe not on your exact date, but you'll get something. And if you just applied, you're not getting nothing. Yeah, that's the word on the block. That is the word on the block. So be careful out here, because people will still jack you, most definitely, for your jewelry, for your gym shoes, for your coat, for your groceries. You will get jacked. Some people bellies are in their back right now. Some people just eating ramen noodle soup. Some people just eating rice and beans. But at least they have that. I don't understand why people panicked in the first place. All of this is like a scare tactic. And I'm the boss. I'm the king. You know, the authoritarianism, dude, you know. Yeah, the orange man, as some people call him, Donald Trump. Yeah, I'm the king. I'm the, you know, yeah. Come on, man. You have messed up this country so bad that you got your own party members fighting about you and the works that you have done and are still doing. A house divided against itself cannot stand. And it seems to me that this is what's taking place in the Senate and the House. Just being a Republican as well, you know, MAGA lovers. Yeah. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Well, we the people here in America hopes that that party falls so bad and so fast. Because what the president of this country is doing is criminal. Would it be safe to say, bugs out here, would it be safe to say that those who voted for him are criminals too, if they have a like-minded like him? And they voted in a criminal. But yet you can't get a job if you are a criminal. So I want to ask you that again. How did he become president? You can't be a police officer with a criminal record, felony. Can't be, you know, if it's, yeah, no. Firefighter, no. City worker, no. You can barely get a job at a warehouse with a felony on your record. But he's the president. He's got 34 felonies. I don't know what other way you all thought that this was going to go. I really don't know. I'm just saying. We've been warned about the politicians. We've been warned about this day of thirst, this day of starvation, the day of the plagues. We've been warned already. And these people that's in control, they can make all of this change overnight, but they don't want it to change overnight. They want it to get worse. And it's all about control. Remember something. He who controls your income or your food controls you. Now, I'm going to tell you something sad that I did see online. I saw these young ladies online crying about, well, who's going to take care of their children? The government taxes should be taking care of their children. No. No. I don't know what kind of adults, young adults, we have living in this world today. You had this Caucasian girl say she's been getting stamps forever. And you think she's going to let you take food out of her kid's mouth? And she got to watch them kids. Or who's going to watch them if she get a job? And if she get a job, she's still going to be starving. Well, let me say something. In retrospect to that, and the other young sister that says that the government should use their taxes to pay for her kids. No. You should pay taxes, meaning you should make money to pay for your own kids. Where's your baby daddy at? Where's your baby daddy at? So it's safe to say that these particular women that's here online talking about how the government should take care of their kids, it's safe to say that those particular women are losers. And they slept with losers to have children. Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say. I say that they're losers. Who we got out here? Hey, what's going on, Realist One? What it is, young blood? It's good to see the Realist One out there. Shouts out to Realist One. East AVAC. Stay spooky kids. Bobby Bass, 3586. Peace out to you. Shots out. Fort Rock. Snowflaw. Pariah. Shots out to you. Yeah. It's all good, family. Realist One, man. That's right. And for all of you who are out there right now, if you haven't been to the Realist One channel, go over to that young brother's channel and see what he's talking about as well, okay? I'm sure that you can learn something over there as well, okay? Yeah. These young girls, losers, slept with losers, douchebags. But then you want to say that we, taxpayers, people should pay for your kids to eat? Isn't it your responsibility to make sure that your children are fed? Seeing that you said that, had you not said that, I would have probably had not even said nothing about you or the particular women like you. But since you want to be a loser, what are you going to do about your Section 8? Because you know that's about to expire in a couple of years too. So is your little children going to be out of the house by then? Will you have earned more income? So when the 2 years is up, that you'll be able to move out of Section 8 as Donald Trump signed an executive order for you to do? I'm just saying. Yeah. Did you all hear what else happened? I was going to talk about Floyd Mayweather Jr., but I'll get to him in a minute. But seeing that we're talking about Republicans, meaning Donald Trump and his administration, well, a Republican vice president just died, Dick Cheney. Not only was he a vice president, he was also a chief of staff. He was a congressman of Wyoming, and he was, at one point, Secretary of Defense. Yeah, Dick Cheney. And he's Barack Obama's cousin, if you all didn't know. Now, I didn't know that Dick Cheney had 5 heart attacks. 5 heart attacks. And he had a heart transplant at the age of 71. Did you all know that? He had a heart transplant at the age of 71. He had a cardiovascular disease. The man was ill. Remember how he used to hold his arm, you know? You know. Mr. Cheney. I'm just saying. And he was also a strong advocate for same-sex marriage. Now, he's been married to his wife for 61 years to a lady. Not a man, but to a lady. But he supports strongly and is an advocate for same-sex marriage. But he himself got a wife and not a man. In fact about it, Barack Obama supported the same thing, but, you know, they say that Michelle is Michael. And even Barack Obama was caught on video calling Michelle Michael. You know, they say she's a, you know, if she is a, you know, they did a good job. They did a good job if Michelle is like that, you know. Who we got out here? I thought that was AI. Prince Angel, what's popping? What's good, Prince Angel? Yeah. So here we are. And all of you all boxing fans that's out there. Boxing fans. You know, that scream and shouts for the golden boy from Detroit. You know, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Not his dad, but the junior. You know, the money boy, the money maker. Did you all see the video clip that he made or the statement that he made in regards to the country Israel? He didn't say that he would stand for the people who supported him from where he came from the slums of Detroit. He didn't say he would help Americans. He said that he would always be the support and voice for the country Israel. Sheesh. Y'all better think about that one. Y'all better think about that. He supports Israel. Now, y'all know what I'm going to ask you next, right? Now, whatever him and Israel got going on, sounds like he's got to deal with the devil. Let me ask you a question. Who killed Jesus? Where did they kill Jesus? But Floyd Mayweather Jr. says that he's going to be a voice for Israel. Not for people of America. Not for the people in America who cheers his name. And once again, not for the people of Detroit, where he's from. He said that he's a voice for Satan. Now, that's in your Bible. That's just not me. That's in your Bible when Jesus called the citizens of Israel Satan, the devil, and they do the works of their father. That's what your Bible says. That's not what Mo says. I didn't pull that out my backside. I ain't lying on nobody either. But for a black man in America who made his money off his talent, which is boxing, but you know he plugged with them people as well, okay? We know this. But we can't take away his boxing skills. But when you say that you are the voice for an enemy of Jesus, y'all think about that. That's what the man said. And we're not going to have this live too long, because I got some other material that I'm working on, and I am going to be putting up a video of Garden of the Gods today on my other channel, MOPOWERZ. And when you go over to my other channel, MOPOWERZ, you will find those audiobook series entitled Stolen Legacy, Black Man of the Nile and His Family, From Babylon to Timbuktu, The Fall of America, The Destruction of Black Civilization, The Message to the black man in America. The chronological order from alchemy to Wicca. The demonology of King James. The miseducation of the Negro. The world's 16 crucified saviors, which we're going to remake that and place it on this channel. And we have over 600, 700, 800 more videos on that channel for you to explore, view, and digest. MOPOWERZ, okay? And if you are into old school hip-hop, spoken word, comedy, gangster rap music, go over to my last channel. THEMOSHOW Classics, all one word, no space here on YOUTUBE. Yeah. And you'll find the likes of Dion Cole, Diane Corder, Reggie Reg, Quintella. All of those. Mano, Mecca, and Dub Raw, Galactic Boy Entertainment, the Nomads, and I almost forgot. Because I'm into martial arts. And I'm okay at it. You know, I'm not a pro. I'm not like Jim Kelly. But I'm good. You know. Go to my other channel. Kung Fu Genius. That's right. I got 4 channels here on YOUTUBE. Kung Fu Genius. Episodes called Kick Ass. So when you type in Kung Fu Genius on YouTube, Kung Fu Genius, then space it, then put Kick Ass, and I'll pop right up, okay? And there you have it. Any questions out there in the chat room before we get out of this video and start working on the next one? Hey, you all, I want to thank you for being here, okay? And I tip my hat to you. And on your way out the door, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and the word all to help ensure that you get notifications when we upload videos here on YOUTUBE. And also press those condiments, the like and the share. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come to contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. And by all means, never ever give up on your DREAMS. That's my time, you all. Peace out.